lose. Some keep telling me I can't go. Some keep telling me them. Some keep telling me stay.
The Western Conference NBA Playoffs, Round 1 continues. The Houston Rockets have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. Will they be able to break the stalemate and come out on top against the Warriors? Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
It's Game 3 of the Western Conference quarterfinals, all tied at 1-1. The first two games mean anything. Should be in for a heck of a series. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Here's the starting group for Houston. At the guard position, Van Fleet and Green. Thompson is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Warriors, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Green. And it's Post in at the center, filling out the middle. You take a look at the Warriors. Well, they stole one on the road, and that was their goal. Now they have a chance to take command of the series, Greg. But it's going to be difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they still got a lot to prove, Kevin, coming into this series as an underdog. But I've been impressed with their fight and execution. You can tell they're not intimidated. We'll see if they can maintain that level of confidence tonight.
Yeah, that'll be key, you're right. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Clock is at 3.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Green bounce pass. Brooks with no one around. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Podziemski's shot is good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Buries the long-range jumper.
Green lethal off the catch. Good rhythm on that play.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green, and he said, we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Kuminga. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Screen by Şengün. Brooks finds Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
How about the bounceability of Şengün getting himself way up there?
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Podziemski, headed by Green.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And hadn't had great success at the line, but Green certainly works on his game from there.
He hits the second from the line. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. It's tipped. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
Şengün showing you how it's done to draw the foul, attacking with authority.
No good on that.
Tell you what, Alperen Şengün is a big with the modern day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter too.
So he comes up empty at the line.
What I like about Şengün is how versatile he is, especially as a passer.
They set the screen. Curry from deep three-point land. Buries it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Van Vliet outside. Lets the three fly. Green with the rebound. The Warriors lead it. Outside Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got 5 points so far. Brooks the pass to Van Vliet. Thompson inside the line. The Rockets again can't hit. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Now here's Green, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
The closer the better for Draymond, but once he's in his comfort zone, he's good to go.
Pass to Şengün. Outside Green. And some nice passing there by Houston. And here's Brooks from outside. The rebound by Post. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Curry fires from way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Şengün. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 5.
This speaks to how assertive Şengün can be. Love when he makes quick decisions like that there.
Van Vliet against Curry. And it's blocked by Şengün.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Podziemski. Curry, that's good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Here's Şengün. He's got 5. Down low. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist from Van Vliet.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Checked in for Houston.
Substitution on the board.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside Curry. Şengün with the rebound.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And the wide open shot from Green. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Payton dishes to Curry. Pass to Moody. Looney up top. Şengün covering. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Podziemski. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Podziemski's got 6.
Boy, it doesn't get much better than that. Curry with a really nice screen.
Van Vliet pitch to Şengün. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Pass to Payton. The 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Moody. Good on the triple.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Now, here's Looney. Şengün covering. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
The Warriors have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. He had a nice open look right there. He's got 9.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Now, here's Green. To the middle. Here's Şengün. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Payton with a screen on Green. To the inside. Golden State moving the ball around. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Looney. Back to Podziemski. Out to Payton. Now here's Curry. Now Podziemski. Guarded by Green. Here's the screen. Another 3 for Golden State.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Warriors. And then for Houston, Steven Adams comes in for Şengün. And Tari Eason subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Here's Smith. Pass to Eason. Smith sets the pick for Eason. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The Rockets shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. One misses.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. They look strong here in the early going.
Green, no luck.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
At the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Here's Thompson. There's 1:54 left in the first. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Outside Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Payton from outside. Outside for Curry. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 10.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Adams. Here's Moody. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And the Warriors lead by 9. Pass to Smith. 46 seconds left to play in the first. Thompson outside. Houston needs to get a shot on. Shot by Eason, no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Hield the pass to Moody. Hield against Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. They get it again. Now Looney shoots over Adams. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And also, how about the way they decimated the opposition on the offensive glass, getting an impressive number of second chance points.
Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Green is out there with Kuminga. And it's Post in at the 5, down low. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Launches it from deep. Houston now working with the new shot clock.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Curry. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Smith with a screen on Kuminga. Here's Eason. Smith for 3. Another miss by Houston. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Green kicks to Hield. Back to Green. The short one's on the money. Green's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
Inside, Green can be very aggressive and physical, allowing him to do work scoring the ball.
Şengün with a screen on Green. Smith outside. Out to Thompson. Another miss by Houston. Warriors leading by 11. Outside, Kuminga. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Kuminga's got his first points of the night.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Şengün with a screen on Kuminga. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
Green, he's checked in for Houston. Red Van Vliet comes in for Brooks. Now here's Van Vliet. No scoring in this one. Smith with a screen on Curry. For 3, Van Vliet. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it. But it's been good on a number of levels.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Kuminga. Thompson passes to Şengün. That one, no good. Nice defense from Kuminga.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Bangs home the trifecta.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
Smith outside. Şengün with the screen for Smith. That one goes in. Smith's got 5.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Thompson outside. Pass to Smith. Şengün with a screen on Green. 6 to shoot. Şengün passes to Thompson. No good on the shot. Nice defense from Kuminga.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Van Vliet. Following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga. Pass to Thompson. Back to Smith. Trying his luck from deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Curry passes to Hield. Kuminga kicks to Green. The deep three from Hield. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Van Vliet outside. Some nice passing there by Houston. For 3, Smith. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 3-pointer, Hield. And no good that time. Rockets trail by 13. Inside. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Green. And here is Hield. Green with a screen for Hield. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Hield so good at finding ways to get it in the hoop, regardless of who's defending.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Everybody knows about how Buddy Hield is an incredible three-point threat. But what I love, here's a guy with a bunch of years playing 80 or more games. Love that durability. He's ready to go whenever they call his name.
Moody's checked in for Kuminga. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Houston. Both free throws good from Hield. Rockets trail by 15. Van Vliet passes to Thompson. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. A 3-ball. The rebound by Post. Post has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Now here's Curry. 12 points for him. Outside, Green. And the Warriors miss again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Green plays it up and banks it in. Green's got 5.
Excellent job by Green finishing through that contact.
Pass to Post. Şengün against Green. Here's Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And here are the Rockets now. The Warriors making the shot. Outside, Green. Back to Van Vliet. Şengün inside. Headed by Green. Şengün no good.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Green dishes to Curry. To the paint. Up again. It's hauled in by Adams. Rockets trail by 15. Here's Van Vliet. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
While Van Vliet is just barely 6 feet tall, he's really a strong dude and a competitor.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Both teams deciding to change it up. throw good, Van Vliet.
An NBA champion and all-star. Fred Van Vliet's a guy every team wants because he's fun to play with and he plays the game the right way and with passion.
Pajemski with it, covered by Van Vliet. Three-pointer, Payton gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Warriors lead by 15.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Van Vliet, and Looney sends it back. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason, much more intense, more in your face. High-energy plays like that one are winning plays.
Van Vliet passes to Eason.
And that's where Green makes his biggest impact. He is a menace defensively.
The Rockets again can't hit. It's rebounded by Houston. And here is Van Vliet. And good that time. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, what a nifty play off the dribble there. Creates barely enough space to get off the shot.
Pajemski's shot is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Shot by Eason, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. A minute 50 left to play here in the half. Bucket is good. Pajemski's got 16.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Trains the three-pointer.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his third for the game, his second in this quarter.
Pass to Moody. There's a good screen. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. Rockets trail by 16. Van Vliet outside. Smith with it. From beyond the arc, Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
The shot by Looney, no good. And for Houston, they're shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. They get it back and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw, no good. Second free throw, no good. Warriors leading by 16. Pajemski on the wing. Pass to post. Back to Pajemski. And the rejection by Smith.
You can tell Smith really relishes being a force on defense. Blocks like that will help him anchor himself at that end of the floor.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
4 on the clock. Takes it inside. 2 points. That one goes. Post has got 4 points in the quarter.
How about that wonderful floater he has? Showing off an exquisite touch. That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and I think we've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
To center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Greetings, everybody. Game 3, and it's a huge lead for the Golden State Warriors.
These guys are playing with intensity. They're relentless on the boards, especially on the offensive end.
Second chance points, one of the many reasons they're blowing the lid off this thing. Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. They were able to take a game on the road, capturing home court advantage. Shaq, how important is Game 3 for them?
Well, Game 3 is always huge. They took care of business on the road. Now they have to hit you guys with a big word. Now they have to capitalize on it.
Ooh. Well, it won't be easy, but I'm going to make a prediction, guys. You ready?
No, but go
Whoever
ahead.
wins this Game 3, they win the series.
That is bold, Kenny. I sort of like it. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Here's Green. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alperen Sengun out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. Warriors leading by 15. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Green. Inside, post. It's rebounded by Houston. Sengun's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's stolen by Curry. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And Kuminga throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Green gets it to go. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Curry passes to Kuminga. Back to Curry. An easy 2 points on the layup. 16 points for Stephen Curry.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Count the basket.
Height and good floor vision make Thompson an effective playmaker.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. Green, the screen. A shot by Curry, no good.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Brooks outside. Green finds Sengun. Over Green. Sengun, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
Here's Podziemski. Guarded by Green. To the middle. And Green slams it in.
And that IQ of Green, just sizing up defenses and making the right read in that pick and roll.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Here's Van Vliet. He's got 8. Thompson outside. There's the pick. Down low. Lets it go. Again, Şengün missing. Warriors leading by 15. Here's Podziemski. That misses off the backboard. Thompson passes to Brooks.
Physical play finds Dylan Brooks, but he also looks for it. He gives it and takes it.
The Rockets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Brooks.
And Brooks is this team's agitator and instigator. He wants to spark the group with his energy at both ends of the floor.
Houston making a switch here. Adams checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Warriors leading by 13. Outside, Kuminga. Green taking his time here. Driving inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And there's Draymond playing his forceful brand of basketball, and that's the only way he knows how to play.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. Free throw good, Green. And both free throws good for Green. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Right side, Green. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. To Podziemski. Green, the screen. Rocket 6. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Moses Moody, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Eason's checked in. Here's Adams. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Driving to the basket.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
And they get it back. Here's Eason. Out to Brooks. For three. They get it back. Here's Şengün. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Smart move by Şengün, sticking with the shot through the foul inside. Shoot 2.
That free throw missing. And he ends up missing both free throws. Warriors leading by 11. Pass to Podziemski. Brooks against Green. Launches a three. Warriors the rebound. To the inside. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Green's got 14 points.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Smith checked in for Alperen Şengün.
Attacking relentlessly. Always fun to see a young player like Smith just go off.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. So we'll see Stephen Curry go to the line right here. Steven Adams picks one up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Smith with a screen on Curry. Van Vliet kicks to Adams. Yep, it counts. 8 points for him.
Putting that ball in the hands of a guy ready to attack. Quality feed by Fred Van Vliet.
Podziemski finds Curry. Shoots over Van Vliet. Looney passes to Moody. Shot clock at 6. Good. Payton's got 6. And it's the Rockets with the ball. 11-point game. Down low. Here's Adams. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 6 assists in the game. Pass to Looney. Here's Podziemski. Now, here's Moody. A three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
Back to Smith. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And the Rockets with possession here after the Warriors pick up 3. And it's Smith missing. Payton finds Curry. Back to Payton. Yep, that one goes. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, you know what? This is exactly what Curry gives you. He can handle it, score it, pass it. He gives you an expanded menu.
Now that one from Van Vliet.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Back to Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Misses the 3. Rockets trail by 10. Eason. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got 12 points in the game.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Curry against Van Vliet. Curry's shot is good.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Van Vliet gets to Adams. Pass to Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams. Jalen Green comes in for Dillon Brooks. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Now, here's Moody. 9 points in the game so far. Three-pointer, Heel. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 4 assists now tonight.
Hill came into the league now with a very solid three-point shot, and he's only gotten better.
Here's Smith. He's got 17. Goes back up. The rebound by Post. Warriors leading by 11. Moody with it. Got a hand on it. Thompson right side. The shot from the low post is good. Thompson's got 6 points.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now here's Curry. He's got 21. Back to Moody. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The Warriors shooting in the second half so far about 45%. Curry against Thompson, and he jams it with authority.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
Here's Smith. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Now, here's Moody. He's covered by Eason. Curry passes to Moody. Over Eason. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Smith for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Warriors on top, up by 4. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Podziemski out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Draymond Green. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the 5. Pass to Smith over Green. Thompson outside. And it's Brooks in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Smith gets to Brooks. Şengün with the screen for Brooks. Pass to Şengün. It's over Kuminga. And Şengün gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. Brooks has got his third assist on the night. Now Podziemski. His three-pointer's off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one. Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Healed outside. Over in the corner, Kuminga. And the wide open shot from Green. And the three ball is good. Green's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors. Smith outside. Thompson outside. Here's Şengün. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Şengün's got 4 points now in the quarter. Healed outside. Hayden with the screen for Hield. Back to Podziemski. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert. This guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Warriors leading by 6. Hield with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Van Vliet against Hield. Hield with a screen on Şengün. There's the three. Hield can't hit. The Rockets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. Şengün with a screen on Kuminga. Nice shot by Brooks.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Podziemski finds Hield. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Pass to Van Vliet. From deep three-point land, Şengün no good.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see. Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there. I tell you. I know I've never coached, but man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Now here's Van Vliet. Thompson with it. Kuminga picks him up. Brooks kicks to Van Vliet. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Warriors with some changes. Moses Moody comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Curry subbed in for Peyton. Jalen Green's checked in for Houston. Now Curry. Pass to Hield. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Hield's got 9 points here in the second half. Smith outside. And here is Şengün. From down in the low post, it goes.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
Back to Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Hield from outside. Another three for Golden State.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Brooks gets to Şengün. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Green with a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Curry from three.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. letting it fly.
Şengün with the bucket.
Well, Alperen Şengün's developed into a great scorer. He can put up some big numbers.
Back to Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Curry on the wing. Covered by Smith. Healed outside. Pass to Green. Here's Moody. A three-pointer off the mark. Nuggets trail by 12. On the wing, Brooks. Covered by Hield. And Şengün with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Pass to Moody. There's Green with the three. It's rebounded by Houston. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. Brooks the pass to Van Vliet. Smith with a wide open look. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Smith's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Houston. Curry outside. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got 15 points here in the second half.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Moody with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And here is Moody. Curry can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Brooks finds Van Vliet. Out to Brooks. He tries for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Hield the pass to Curry. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Both teams will make substitutions. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Green against Thompson. Lets it go with a 3. Green, no luck.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Van Vliet. Fader on the way. Warriors with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easiness.
It's trailed by 11. Let's go. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Brooks has got 4 points this quarter.
Getting his team the best shot on the floor. Amen Thompson feeds a ready shooter that time.
Curry way outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And Şengün is right there. Şengün's got 18 points just in the second half.
Oh, how about the deft touch? right there, guys.
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
On its way from Curry for two. Misses the chippy right there. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 7. Van Vliet kicks to Thompson. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Here's Van Vliet. The rebound by Hield.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
And stolen by Şengün.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Stephen, this crowd tonight was energized by the show that you put on. What is that connection like?
Have a night like tonight where everything's clicking. Just want to embrace it. And more of a gesture of appreciation because this is a great place to play.
Yeah, it sure is, man. And you guys fed off of it. Thanks. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game